So what I think is a pretty big level on its way here. If we just go and do the altar. Level 60 divination. Now, I've basically AFK'd hard yesterday. Like, we did a lot of divination. Basically because I need to get to Hall of Memories. Now, one thing which one of the other group members mentioned yesterday is that with the double XP, halls will be absolutely rammed with core parties. And with core parties, that means that's going to be absolutely insane XP. Now, even though we can't get the double XP, having the ability to get the XP through, like, doing halls will be massively beneficial. So that's what I'm trying to aim for. Vibrant Energy, though, or Vibrant Wisp, level 60, is a massive unlock because this is probably the most useful tier, and we're starting to get into, like, the really useful part of divination now. This is going to give us Orichalcum rocks, Draclith rocks, which are very good if we want to, like, slowly build up our smithing supplies over time. But also, later on in the levels, we'll be getting Divine Use. We'll be getting a 20 spot porter as well, which is very nice. And the fact it's quite close to a bank is always nice as well. But we're going to empower the old Rift, which is another 4k XP. And then we're going to go and grab a Ring of Dueling and go over to that. First of all, though, I'm going to make a Boon of Vibrance Energy. And then the rest of the energy can just go into the group storage. Now, what I would like to hope of my fellow teammates is that they use that to create boons and stuff. But I know that some of them will just simply use it to make their XP better. Because, yes, that's the kind of player one is in the group. But yeah, in terms of that, nothing really, because all I've been doing is like divination on this account and then mining and smithing on the other account. I'm starting to use some of my double XP now from the Borix amulet, which is very nice. Throw these into the old bank. I did a Wicked Hood to get over there, and then I need to make a couple of rings of dueling. And also, something else I'm going to make as well is some urns. Yes, I want to make some urns. Don't ask why, but I want to make some urns. But not... should I make it today? Yeah, let's make them today. One thing I am going to make, though, is some bracelets of clay, because I do think that's important. And what the bracelets of clay do, basically, just take out an element of the annoying side of it. So I don't have to wet the clay. So the clay will always come out as soft clay rather than like the dry clay, and then you have to add water to it. So I'll make a couple of them. And then I'm just going to go into the Burfoot mine, AFK a little bit of clay. Do I want to make some porters? I really could do actually make some porters. Yeah, I'm going to make some porters. So I'm going to make some porters, and then I can just sit in like hard AFK the old soft clay. So that should be enough for what we're looking to do anyway. And then that way I can take a couple of bracelets of clay rather than having to like constantly bank and stuff. But yeah, let's do that. So I need some, I believe it's water enchant. Yes, it is. Bracelets of clay. Yeah, so I'm just going to take a little bit of a swing just to make some divine urns, only because the urns are going to give you bonus XP. And I think with something like divination, it's really going to be beneficial to have those urns available and just get any bonus XP we can, because it is going to be a little bit slow now. I have been doing my divine caches, which have been a revelation. I've never realized like how beneficial they are. They are really, really good, worthwhile using, and if you're not using them on your Iron Man already, I highly recommend it. Worst case, I do have some sapphire armies I can make, and I do have some bright energy as well. That is just really annoying that the one energy we have is the one I decided to use to get really quick XP. So it is what it is. Soon we'll have the vibrant energy. I don't need to get loads of clay. I just need to get enough to like do enough divination for a little bit. So let's go for like 2 invos. Actually, let's just do the porters. The porters is going to bring me a total of like 120 clay. That's 60 urns. That's more than enough to do like level 70. I'll probably be able to donate some to the other accounts. Right, let's go and let's see how we get on. So a decent start to this morning. We have done Violet's is Blue this morning on the mining account because it needs divination to be able to do Invention. So what I thought I'd do is 28 levels just from doing the quest. We banged all 3 lamps on it because its farming is sort of like past where it needed to be. So yeah, all 3 lamps on farming. I know we're not recording the account, but level 28 divination on there. So that account is now going to start its little divination journey. The reason we're recording this account though is because the divination on this level has skyrocketed. Level 66, and to be fair, while we're here, we're probably going to get level 67. Now, caches are just unbelievable. I can't believe that I've ignored them on other accounts for so long. Yes, it can be a little bit annoying, like in the early hours when there's not a lot of people on because you're just one person normally, or there's only 2 of you. But I've been managing to get 100 points a game. I've got 3 pieces of the divine outfit so far. And yeah, level 66, soon to be 67. I've still got one more cache today, and cache is tomorrow, and then double XP starts on Friday. So hopefully we'll be hauls ready for Friday, which, yeah, I'm stacking energy. I'm not spending energy to get better XP because we're going to need Vibrant Energy because it's a decent porter. The Emerald Necklace with the Vibrant Energy does 20 items per porter, which is really, really good, and definitely something which will greatly improve some experiences on the account. And what I'm thinking as well is if I'm desperate for energy on the other accounts, try and get there in place, I can just use that to get some faster XP as well. Because worst case, like, just to go and harvest some energy isn't the worst. It's AFK and it's only going to benefit the account, but to speed it up to be able to get to hauls will be massive. Because 70 to 80 with the core parties will really not take a lot of time, and how useful that's going to be the account, it's going to be massive to get the sort of divination XP needed. Am I going to stay longer than level 80? Who knows? I could very much see myself like sticking there because the divination XP will be so good, and you won't really get a chance to like cash in on it again. It might be worth just camping for till it's like a reasonable level. Even if it's like level 90, we could do incandescence. That will be massive. So yeah, not doing too bad. Again, the mining account is now level 80 mining, so that's very nice. Level 77 smithing, only 90k off 78, which is not too bad. I'm hoping that we can close the gap to level 80 smithing just through the use of things like Jack Trades, the Troll Invasion, and also daily challenges as well. Hoping for some smithing daily challenges could really, really help us out big time. But yeah, that's pretty much what we've been doing, but getting the whole team to sort of focus on divination because we think it's the best time to do divination because it can be a little bit tedious. And once you're like level 80, 85, caches can just pretty much see you through as like a daily event because you'll be getting something like 100k XP a day, which over like a couple of weeks will just see you out to level 99 in the long run. It's just getting all the tedious stuff out. To be fair, at this level's quite chill. And again, the energy we're getting is useful. And it's racking up significantly quicker than the others. So, yeah, we are getting there. I'm going to try and configure, actually. Let's get 67 quick. Now, what I'm going to do, whether you'll see it as a clip or not, I'm going to go and try and do the Cerberus boss in ED4. Just because it's a great way to get some tokens. And don't get me wrong, I love Dungeoneering. Dungeoneering is one of my favourite things on Group Highlander, actually, because it's been so long since I've done DG. And all the changes and all the quality of life stuff they've done to DG over the past couple of years have remarkably improved it and made it so much better. So I am looking forward to having a little delve into Dungeoneering and some more, getting some decent XP as well, because at the minute I'm still at 1 prestige. Once we've hit like whatever cap we have and we can start actually getting some decent levels, that's when it's really going to get a little bit fun. So yeah, apart from that, 31 Hunter. The Hunter level's coming up with all these Chronicles as well, so that's been really good. And there you go, level 67 Divination. So 65 was the level we needed to actually do the decent porter. So it is, we can access the empty throne room as well, which is decent. Where is it? Oh no, maybe we've not done it. No, sign the porter is 68. Sorry, porter restoration what I got confused with. Yeah, so in the next level we'll be able to do it. And yeah, very happy. Very, very happy with how we're going on. But yeah, I'm going to have a little bit of a play with this account for a bit. Let's go and try and do a little bit of PVM. I'm going to get another 50k. I'm going to get another sort of like 30, 35k XP from another cache as well at some point today, which actually I'm going to do now because it's 11:58 game time. So yeah, let's go and do the cache and see how we go from there. Right, so big moment come in very soon, and this is what we've been working for pretty much most of this week. This account's actually put some work in. We did a Cerberus kill yesterday with the Zami Underworld, and we got 5k tokens, so we've been able to buy the jewellery bag. We've also been heavily mining gems to feed this account, because it will be the best one and closest to divination. And then now we have just hit level 70 div. Now the reason why we've done this is obviously because divination will really help with porters and stuff and make decent divine locations and help with a load of other things. But the reason we are here is because of this Hall of Memories. Now Hall of Memories is probably one of the best ways to train divination on AWXP. And that's what we're going to be doing, really. We're going to be going to the core parties. We're going to be hopefully getting 80 divination as quick as possible. And then we will be outie. So I don't want to be there too long. But I think while it was there, it was going to be by far the best way to train XP. As you can see, though, the gem stack is going pretty good. We are not doing too bad at all. what I'm going to try and do, I've been doing porters and using porters because I've had to do some hard AFKing. I'm going to go and try the gem bag, see if that's if that's better, and I don't have to like basically use all the porters. The porters are a bit of a drain on energy. Like we had just over 10k and now we're back down to about 4.5. So if we can use the gem bag and just be as good, then that works for me. But yeah, I'll probably like keep camping this, probably get like 60 mining today with this account, and then tomorrow, or basically after we've done divination, we can go and hunt and crack out all the quests we've been putting off for a long time, because the magic level, as good as what the Gothic staff is and as big of an upgrade as the Gothic staff was, I do think that going to the level 75 quest staff is going to be the next move, because that will be just such a jump in XP and stuff. But also as well, like, I am enjoying doing dungeoneering, so there might be a chance that we'll just go straight for the chaotic staff. And after the chaotic staff, that's when we can really start doing things like God Wars and other stuff like that. Because at level 80 mage, I think that's good enough to be able to do quite a lot. So yeah, I'm going to go and AFK some gems. The other account is going to be AFK and Lost Divination. And we'll come back with any other things or when we first hit halls. So, just got level 42 Dungeoneering and been given the Dungeoneering Divination method a go. And it is actually pretty good. 42 Dungeoneering now, which means we can go to floor 20. And we can also get the upgraded gem bag. Tokens at the minute, I am saving those so we can go and get, max out our Gatherer's Ring, which will make training divination easier on the floors. But while I've been doing this as well, other levels we've gotten 47 cooking, 7 thieving, 43 crafting, and 35 fletching. Now, the skills I really only do woodcut, fish, cook. I don't really do fire making because I think it's quite mundane at the minute. Because of my woodcutting level, it's only the lower level of logs, and I just think it's a bit of a waste, especially because bonfires are so slow, and divination as well. Obviously, that's what we're looking to do. But yeah, it's nice that we're starting to get some Dungeoneering XP. Again, Dungeoneering is really enjoyable. It's one of those though where before you get the engine energy, the energy is nice because you can AFK with the energy, but before that it can be a little bit time consuming, so it's only going to be stuff I'm going to do every now and then. But I do find that if I do it like in periods, that means I won't get bored of it, and it's more likely that I'll keep going with it as well. But yeah, cracking through Dungeoneering. Not done Prestige yet, so you could say it's worthwhile just like skipping through all these floors and then like resetting, because we'll get a lot more XP per floor then. But we're not doing too bad now anyway. So here is a smithing account. Actually, was just going to go and do some rocks. We actually might get a couple little levels here. Plan for this account though, we are 66 crafting now. We've basically cut all the gems which 272 did mine. So that was this account was being fed for crafting. Level 24 woodcutting, which is nice. We've just got 48 fletching, which is just nice because we can do some stuff. It just means we've got a couple of quest requirements, and it's just handy to have a decent-ish fletching level, especially when this account's going to do the same as the other account and drop in to do divination. We did get level 70, which is nice, and I played on Community Worlds for once. Like, it's the first time I've ever done Community Worlds, and it was significantly better XP. I was shocked at how good it was. But what we're going to do now, I have worked out that I roughly need 1,000 Necronium bars to actually get to 80 smithing. I need to do something other than divination because I'm losing my mind being sat there doing divination all the time. So now is the time for us to go and do something different. I'm going to go and camp the final bit of ore for this account to get level 80 smithing. And then after that, it's pretty much just hopping between crafting and divination. This account, though, will really benefit from Dungeoneering Divination because we'll be able to get a couple of free crafting levels just because you're able to do that with Divination skilling. I'm going to go for the Phasmite first and try and hammer that out. Now, I was putting off this smithing level because I was hoping we could go to like some bosses and get some Phasmite Stone Spirits just to make this process a little bit quicker. But I really think with this account, just throw it in, get it done, get it complete, and then we can go from there with the others. After that, it's pretty much going to be, like I said, crafting and the divination grind. I might go and mine some more gems. I'm debating that. But a good thing with this account is, especially with gems and stuff, we can make a load of porters here. And because I've got 80 mining, doing 11 rock caverns is going to be really smooth and easy because we can go and do that for gold as well. So gold, now I've got porters, I can go and camp there, camp in a safe spot, and literally just mine 1,000 ore at a time. It's going to be really easy to do, and yeah, it's gold now is not a struggle for us to get in terms of the bars because of being able to go to the living rocks. And then after that, I don't know. We're going to get all the invention skills ticked off, and then this account is going to slowly move into doing combat. I do think this account, though, is going to be more of a skiller. Definitely more of a skiller, but we shall see anyway. But here is where you mine the phasmite. This is going to be home for a little while. We're going to pop the mining aura, and yeah, onto some phasmite for I'll probably be here for like a day or two. It's a really nice AFK, but we'll come back with some updates. So just dropping in with a little bit of an update on how the accounts are going. As you see, the mining account, as always, slaving away. But this should hopefully be the last stint of mining before we finally hit 80 smithing. As you see by the stats, like we've really sort of bumped up on the divination skills. We've really bumped up on the invention skills. 71 div now. And I still need to go and do the Halls of Guthix Enneagrams, which will be like probably 73. And then we're going to go to Divination and do Dunge Divining, whatever they call it now. So did it on the other account, very good. So we're going to go and do a stint of that at some point very, very soon. Now the good thing with doing all this mining, I actually need to go in bank because I ran out of water skins, is that we are getting a considerable amount of geodes. And now we're doing something like level 70 mining. We're getting quite a lot, well, not a lot. We started to get metamorphic geodes, and I didn't realise how good they were, so I opened one yesterday and I got dragon boots and a strange rock. I've actually got my second one of today, so I've got the other one in the bank, and I thought it was worth recording to open them. The other ones, not so much, it's just gems, it's nothing like overly important, but I do think these metamorphic ones are going to give us something decent, so I want to record it and show you guys anyway. But in terms of mining nechrite, rather than being in the wild where this account really is a bit too low, I am doing it in the desert. So what I'm basically doing, taking 5 skins, going, mining, and as soon as the 5 skins are out, I'll just come and rebank, fill it in the palace, put my ore in the bank. As you can see, we are currently 400 ores deep, so we need about another 600, which will probably take me through to tomorrow, and then I'll spend the rest of the weekend just doing those. So metamorphic. Oh no, maybe this is the one I had. Oh, that's sad. So rather than promising you guys 2, I've actually only got 1. So this one is going to give us Primal Stone Spirits and a Herblore Strange Rot. Any Stone Spirits apart from that would have been massive. If I'd got Nechrite Stone Spirits, I would have been buzzing. But it is what it is. The game's a game. Yeah. Now this account is actually quite blessed really, because not only has it got to go and like camp out another 600 Nechrite ores, once it's finished, it's actually going to do 5,000 gold bars for the crafting grind, which will be even better. But yeah, this account is progressing quite nicely, to be fair. Like, the mining is AFK, 82 now. We need about another 500k of XP, which is why I'm going for like 1,000 bars. Just in the hope that that'll be enough. But yeah, in terms of the other account, I've kind of camped that at gems just to try and push this account along. As soon as this account is like able to do Invention, I think that's the time it sort of pushes to be like the main combat account, because it's going to have things like DPS increase, it's going to be able to do scavenging, it's much more worthwhile to get that account moving. And then 272 can start to AFK and do some other stuff as well. Again, it's got a pretty decent fishing level. It might just turn that into a little bit of a skiller as well for the time being. We need an account with decent herblore. We also need an account with decent archaeology. Maybe it can go and do that kind of thing, because it does have a level 2 porters now, which is really important. So we're looking good. We are looking good with going forward. So thank you so much for watching this episode of the Group Iron Man series. Loads of progress in this episode, and thank you guys so much for your support, likes and comments. If you have enjoyed the video, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please check out the playlist if you've not watched any of the previous episodes. And again, we have slightly amended the upload schedule now to Wednesday, Saturday and Sunday. But we'll try and make sure that they're longer videos and more action-packed than ever. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.